This is a quick screen recording on how to access databases using your Alamo Heights ISD library login. All this stuff is going to be available to you in print, but I wanted to give you a video just so you can see it and you didn't have to scroll through a bunch of screenshots. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the library website. Now, there's a bunch of different ways you can do this, but on each of your class home pages, if you are in one of my classes, I have on the side, I have the library website, which it's currently, there it goes. All right, and you just click on that, takes you to the library website. All right, you can also search for it online and go through the Alamo Heights ISD web page. So if I go to hisd.net, and actually let's go to ahhs .ahisd.net. Yeah, let's go to the high school web page, departments, and then library. And library website, it'll take you there as well. Okay, either way we get there. All right, if you click one of these links, it'll just take you to a different part of the page. But as you can see right here, we've got a whole thing on digital resources. All right, now this stuff, as of last night, wasn't really working for me, and it still is not. Okay, so I had to go do this a different way, and so I'm going to show you here in the digital database guide that there's some different links. So I think this is the one right here where it says Text Quest Navigator. This is Gale. All right, so we are going to use Gale for this project, or JSTOR. All right, I am in my classes, I'm prepared to support you in Gale. I believe Mr. Keenan is going to be prepared to support in JSTOR and Gale, and then Ms. Molly also Gale, probably JSTOR. I can help you with JSTOR too. I just don't have as many student-ready resources. Okay, so if I click on this, well, just kidding, because these are the ones that don't work. These right here. But what I found was that I was able to find the database simply by searching for it. All right, so what I have is I actually have a link that I copied, and I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna show you what that link is, and again, I will put it in. I'll put it in Classroom in the assignment, and I'm going to go over here because I'm already logged in on my other account. So if we go right here, navigator.textquest.net, click on that, it's going to take me to this home page. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click high school. All right, and when I click on that, it's going to ask me for my district name and a password. The district name, I think we all know, is Alamo Heights ISD, and then the password is, I'm going to make sure I'm showing it, is just AHISD, all lowercase. All right, I click on Access Now, and it's going to take me to these pages here. All right, now you're welcome to use some other stuff, but I can't impress upon you more the suggestion and that we use this Gale in Context High School. Why? Because it's designed for high schoolers, and it's on target. All right, it's just what we really want. All right, some of this stuff is all over the place, so we're going to click on that. It's going to take me to the search homepage. All right, and from here I can search for my topic. I can also do an advanced search, and there's going to be more on search terms and all that other stuff in a different space. But for these purposes, it's just kind of functional. I'm going to search up. Let's think of a topic that no one's going to be researching. I'm going to search up the space program in the 1970s. Okay, all right, so I search for that. It's going to take me to hopefully a bunch of resources. Now when you get this, it's broken down. Now there aren't that many here. All right, there's only 3 magazines, 2 news, 1 academic journal. Now that might be good. All right, but if I want more, I might need to just broaden it out. I might need to just go here, go space program. All right, and then we'll see what happens now. Now I've got thousands of reference of sources, and they're broken down into different types. All right, references are going to be they're non-biased, they're informative, but they tend to be real basic. Okay, and sometimes they can be pretty short. Like right here, this is space program. This is a topic overview. It is written at a high reading level, 1440 Lexile. That is, upper. That's really into college, but a lot of you would be easily capable of doing that. And there's some other stuff here. There's some biographies about people. We will not be using biographies for our assignment. I don't believe. Probably not primary sources either, just because of the nature of the research we're doing. Images, videos, maybe, but probably really the focus is going to be if you can find a really good audio and it has text accompanying it, that's okay. Magazine articles are all right, but like right here, 65 words, too small. All right, that is not going to work. All right, we need something that is probably at least, I would say, close to like 1,500 words or something like that. All right, unless your teacher gives you different directions. Okay, you can pay attention to the Lexile level right here. The band for ninth grade is about like anywhere from like 950 or 900 all the way up to like 1,200. But a lot of you are also above that. And so, don't pick something that if you start to read it and you're like, this is extremely hard, find another source, all right, or talk to your teacher, okay? Academic journals, these are going to be good sources right here. It says peer reviewed, right? If it says peer reviewed, that means it is good, it's credible. You're going to hit that mark on the rubric for it being credible, okay? I would not go with any of these other ones, all right, but really, the key is to make sure you have some sources, but like check this out. Watch if I do something that's like so broad. Like let me think of something that's super broad. Let me just type in see what happens when I just type in space. Right, looks like look 116,000 magazines, 290,000 news articles. All right, 12,000 academic journals. It's just too much. All right, so we want something that doesn't have only a couple sources, but something that also doesn't have like 500,000 options. So that's the goal that we're shooting for. Okay, so once I get into, let's just go back here, and once I get into one of these, let's just pick, let's pick this one here. This is good. Let's just pick this overview. All right, now look at all these things I got in here, and this is why we want you to use this, and it's expected that you do use, at least in my class, this database, and then in other classes you can talk to your teacher. All right, but here we go. We got all the stuff we need: the author, the editor, the date, the publisher. All right, we've got the title. Right, is right here. It's at the top. Some of these it might be hard to find an author. So look, there's not really any author. All right, well this one does have an author. Some of them won't. All right, in that case, you just list the publisher. But what's really cool about these is that it's all in here. All right, and then down here, look at that, MLA 9th edition citation. All right, all you have to do is copy that. All right, you can also export it to your Google Drive. All right, you can export the entire thing. All right, so I'm going to. What I'm going to do is I'll go over here and I'll log in and show you how to do that necessarily. But really all you need to do here is send it to Google Drive, right? And I click on send to Google Drive, and it's going to send it to my Google Drive, and I'm going to have that as a document. Okay. So the other things that are important here to pay attention to, like I said, Lexile level over here. If it's really low, a length, if it's really low, it's not gonna cut it. All right. But let's say I pick a topic that's a little bit more difficult. What did I say the first time? Space program in the 1970s. All right. So I only had a few, right? But I'm going to pick on one. I'm going to pick this one, Brave New World, just to show you. Look, here's what's helpful is that over here there is a more like this, Explore, and then it has View All Related Articles, and this can help you because you might be like, oh, I don't have anything, I can't find anything. There's only one or two articles. Well, it will give you a list of ones that are similar to or are related to. All right, and that can definitely help. All right, with the searching. Okay. Great. So that's how to get into Gale. The other thing that's good about this Save to Google Drive is because it will allow you to access it without having to log back in, and also without having to lose it. Because if you lose this, it's not good. All right, it's not good to lose it. All right. So I'll have another video to talk about that in particular. But I just want to go back to where I was showing you before, as we are accessing different databases. If I get into the library website as well through JSTOR. I'll go over here and I go down to JSTOR, all right, and you can go ahead and click here. It's going to take you to jstor.org, and then you are going to find the login information right here, which you're only able to access if you are you're only able to access the login information if you are logged into your account. The login is Alamo, password is Alamo. Let's go ahead, let's log in Username is Alamo, and password is Alamo. All right, and let's go ahead and log in. Well, not my password. Okay, so we are logged in, Alamo Heights High School. All right, and now we can do the same thing, searching. All right, so I'm going to search over here. I'm going to search, the revival of Roman architecture. All right, so a lot of results over here. It's the same thing, just looks different. Academic content, primary sources. All right, I'm going to pick this article. Same thing here. I can download it, but when I open it up, it's going to give me the opportunity to again download. All right, and then also the opportunity to cite and to save. Okay, if you save it, it's going to be saved to the account in JSTOR. It's not. I don't think it's going to save to your Google. All right, so that I would not recommend doing that. So yeah, you have to have an account to be able to do that. And where I'd say really the downloading is the way to go here. You can download it and then you can put it in your Google Drive. You can also copy this URL right here, all right, and put that into a Google Doc so that you have it. We're going to be, when we do the research, then that'll be required is for you to put that information somewhere. So I really just wanted to have this video so that you knew how to access the databases from the library website and how to do the basic searching.